sure, for each one of us, it's a journey. We start with something and then we reach a particular place, and from there we absorb um, what resonates with us. But then the onwards journey is our own. So both of you have made your own journeys, and I think if as I experience you as individuals, the entire philosophy is you live the person centered approach. Yeah. um, so what has it been, that experience of your own therapeutic practices? If you could share anything, any moments where you felt um, you changed or evolved as a therapist yourself, or any particular moments that you remember with your clients that have been that stand out for you. No, anything about your own therapeutic practice. um,
Well, when I started being a therapist, it was hard to find clients for me,
mm,
and well, that's been my whole career. But uh, I remember one young man who came to me, and he was going around to different people in the center looking for the right person for him,
mm,
and he chose me. I think I said something really straight on to him, and he kind of stood back and then said, "Oh well, that's the person I'm going to go with." And I don't remember how it worked out, but one day he came to my house. That's where I was working, and I remember that room, and he's sitting there, and this is one of my first clients, and he said, "Well, since the last time I was here, I was thinking about what you said, and so I decided not to kill myself." And I kind of went, "Oh, well, welcome," or something. And he had, unbeknownst to me, he was um, in that space where was suicidal, and here I am, not completely oblivious of that, and going on with life, with his life, and being with him. But somehow that way that I had been
mm.
affected him in a way that helped him stay with us, and that was that was important. Important to me, important to him, of course, or I don't know, of course, but certainly for me. That oh, it's not what you do so much; it's something else. Because I wasn't doing the right or wrong thing; I was just being, kind of out of awareness, really, in that regard. So, um, and I took a long time trying to figure out what I was doing that was different from what the person-centered approach said was happening. And I continue to do that. Not because they're wrong, just um, because it's very influential in my work. And I keep, like when we were doing in our workshop, I was one of the pieces we did was with Martin Buber's ideas and connecting the two in pairs when we did that. And essentially I invented that with Antonio's help the other night, because I'm trying to say, well, how can I do this differently? How can I not go over the same material again and again and again and become stayed in that? And where's my growing edge?
Yeah.
So that's been important to me. And for many years I've been an academic as well. And that was really important to move back and forth between my um, applied work with people and thinking about things, and
mm.
thinking about things other than psychology. I stay an anthropologist, and that's really a major part of how I think in the world. So that back and forthness has been really important.